going on, folks? Welcome to episode 4. So what I'm going to do here is, or what I've just done rather, I have crafted a new stone axe because my last one was only at 21%, so I've got the new stone axe here. And so I'm going to take that with me. Now if you press M on the map, like I said before, you can see where we are here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way to my first town. We're going to get to the first town, but halfway there, what we're going to do is we're going to stop and actually make a spawn point, an actual bed, and I'll show you that in just a second. So where my red dot is, to my right hand side, there's a town right in between a load of yellow roads. That's where I'm heading for right now, and we're going to go and see what's what around there. So I'll catch you in 2 secs. Right, so just outside of that town now, guys. If you look on the map there, my red dot, as you can see, I'm now I've just headed east. Now there's something I did forget to tell you, so I'm just going to quickly show you here. So I've just made a box and buried it very quickly. Now if you go into focus mode, so if you hold right mouse button and focus, you can see this symbol here, which means you have buried this item. Now if you want to squad anyone up into your squad, which we'll get onto later, they will also see. So anyone in your squad, everyone can see each other's buried stash. Now if you're far away, and the reason there is a symbol like that, because if you know roughly that this is roughly the area we need to be in, then if I go into focus mode and I'm looking around, I'm like, I know it's around here somewhere. And you're like, oh, there it is. So you kind of have that. I think it's like 200 meters or something. So you can see that you've got that radius. And especially at night time, that glows like really nicely. So you're going to see that symbol pop up to say that you've actually buried something. Now, most people will bury their stashes around bases or improvised beds and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys how to create a spawn point. So in the blueprints area, the no skill menu, you can see there's a shelter or there is an improvised bed. These pretty much do the same thing. It's an improvised shelter for short-term use. Now this might be changing in the future, and if it does, I'll let you guys know in this long series that we're doing. So let's craft the bed. I want to craft the bed here. So what do we need? It's saying we need some rope, some rags, an item to cut with. And as you can see, if you sit there and look at all those things moving, that's what you can use. All them different items to use that. So if you've got one item or another item, you can use it. So technically we need 3 sticks, 3 long sticks, some rope, 4 rags, and something sharp, which we do. We have our we have this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the tree down again, because this gives me the most sticks straight away, which I absolutely love this, and they only implemented this in a little while ago. So definitely something you're going to need to use. Right, I'm just going to drag the logs out. If you want to drag stuff, by the way, guys, really fast, just pull them down like this. Like, obviously, your vicinity menu will be up here like this. If you pull that arrow, use the arrow in the middle, and just pull it down like that, and just pull. Click and pull and let go, so drag them. You can actually move things quite fast. So you can see doing this, which I've done in separate videos before. So all we want is the sticks on this. So we want the tree branch. So let's cut the branch up. Get all those lovely sticks, which is what we're going to need to craft this bed. And I'll show you where you can find this on the map as well, because it kind of gives it away a little bit. It's a bit of a nightmare for streamers, but at least you know where your stuff is. And if you know the map off by heart, then even better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull some of these sticks off, because that's why the blueprint is red, because that means there's an item within that blueprint. So if you hit F, F and F, that should add in the sticks. And it's also added in 2 rags. So I'm going to cut up my shirt here, because we're going to find a shirt after anyway. We'll find one somewhere in town while we're looting around. And then just hit F over there. So we've got all the rags. Literally, all we need now is rope. So let's just craft some rope, which we know how to do that. It's 5 small sticks to craft rope. So what we've been using is tree bark rope, guys. So we've been making it out of small wooden sticks for the rope. You can use improvised rope, which is 5 rags. So all you got to do is basically, cut up rags, bandages to turn them into rags. So Right, so we need one more rope, and then we've got our spawn point. And you can spawn on this anytime you like, until you basically run out of fame points. Now, if any of this does change, you guys will know, because certain things may or may not work, but it should be fine. I don't think they'll be changing it for a while. So you should be able to spawn back to it as many times as you like, wherever you keep your base. Right, so we've got the rope there. Let's take the rope over to the bed. And voila, there we go. Obviously, you wouldn't do it right here in the middle of nowhere. You'd probably try and hide it a bit better than I have. So what we want to do now, let's just throw that rope, get rid of that. If we press M on the keyboard, or actually I need to move out the way a little bit. Oh, we've got an airdrop. Are you kidding me? We've got an airdrop. I'm going to head down there. So if I head southwest, so right in the middle of south and west will be southwest. Obviously, if we've got a compass, or if our survival was high enough, we'd have a better compass up the top there. Now, as you can see on the map there, guys, you can see that there's a big H. You see that big H there? That's basically telling me that that's where my base is. Right there. That's where my base is. Now, on every server out there, on most servers out there, you'll have an airdrop, which is basically like a little bonus drop. So you can get a little bit of extra loot as a bonus from time to time, if you can make it there. Because these are extremely, extremely dangerous, by the way, guys. Very, very dangerous. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way over there. So I'm keep pressing M. And I don't think it's dropped yet. I think it's still dropping. There it is. Wow, look at that. That is cool. Wow. Right, so before we open this, because this could have puppets in there, this could have zombies in there, I'm going to hold tab, and now I've got this wheel here. So I haven't shown you this wheel yet. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to actions, and I'm going to go to the lay down. Now when you lay down, if you look at the bottom left, my stamina will increase twice as fast. And you'll see that my stamina is increasing quite quick here. So I'm going to get my stamina up, just in case we need to use it. So that'll do for now. I'm going to have a quick look and see what's in this airdrop. I didn't really want this to happen on the series because, well, not this early on, but this can happen if you're new. So if you hold F on these, you can see now that it's now dropped water, food. Look at all this stuff. But the problem is we're not going to be able to hold all this. So like I said, if you go into metabolism menu, you can see my stomach volume here at the bottom right, which means you can only eat so much, and you can see the volume going up in stomach volume. Now obviously you don't want that going over 100%, so we're going to drink and we're going to eat very quickly, because I'm just trying to make some room just in case you do find some goodies in here. So I'm just going to drink this. And I'll let you know a lot about this menu stuff, guys, when you sort of need to know it, okay? I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to overwhelm you with everything. So let's just try and make some room. Well, I'm happy with that. That's cool. So we've got more food in there. We've got some bandages. And we have some vitamins and some painkillers. So we have... all we need to do is get our vitamin D up. That protein really sorted us out. Wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click F on there again, and I'm going to eat 2 vitamin pills, because that will help get our vitamins up. And we have painkillers as well, so I'm going to keep the painkillers just in case we have an accident and we start limping, and the bandages. What we've got in this one, we've got toolboxes. Okay, so we don't really need them right now. Oh, we have a shotgun. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my bow. I'm going to take the shotgun. Let's drop them. Let's unpack. So right click and unpack. Put them there. Let's unpack them. drag that bit of paper out because we're not going to need that right now. So we've actually got a sawn-off shotgun. That's not a bad find. Battery, gasoline, car repair kit, a hose, improvised tyre repair kit. And a load of bolts and nails and stuff like that, which that is what we're going to need later on when we build a base. Like, this is a perfect drop for a base, if you're building a base. So I'm going to kind of keep out of there for the minute. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that looks cool. So I'm going to leave it there on that one. So what we're actually going to do is we end up going to go into town. Let's just reload our weapon first. So we've got a new shotgun. So if you hit R, and it will reload what you have on you here, like this. So, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something in that episode as well. Nice bite-sized chunks. And I'll catch you in episode 5. Stay safe.